three missing Montgomery College students continues in Frederick County.
And I got to play with your wand. It was great.
Definitely fuck.
Oh, keep going. And then y'all are like, oh, thank God his camera's off.
Well, I see
All
you,
right. Welcome to a new episode of Footage Foreplay. We is back. How y'all doing?
Hi.
Hi.
We're back.
It's feel like it's been a minute.
Well, since we did one of these, it has.
Yeah.
We didn't do one last week.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what you think about this movie, The Only Momilies, whatever the fuck it was called. But how you been, Evan?
All right. Just fucking been busy. Barely got a movie in. It's only the movie I'm going to review is only 58 minutes long. So
You watched
Love
a short
it.
film.
Love to hear it.
I'd round up. Say an hour.
it's an hour. But technically, there's probably like 8 minutes of credits in that fucker, so it's more like 50 minutes.
Oh wow! I
Yeah, well,
thought the
take note.
58 was like not including credits.
No.
No, that's the full thing.
Remember, people enjoy a 58-minute film. It's 2026, not an hour 40.
Well,
So-
spoiler alert, I did not enjoy this one.
Okay. was it related to the runtime where you're like, fuck, I wish it was a half hour more?
No.
Okay,
it
then.
felt like it was 500 minutes, and it was 58.
That's got to be rough. I remember a couple weeks ago, you reviewed a movie that had shark in the title and no shark and a girl wandering on the beach where a lot of it was just a black screen.
Monumentally better than this.
That's crazy.
That's not
crazy.
a movie. I hate to break it to you.
No, I'm cool off that. All right, Oksana, how you been, girl?
I'm okay. Although I
Are you
went.
sure? I just have a little stroke.
Are we all just falling
I know.
apart? What the fuck is
hell?
happening?
Apparently, I am. I feel fine, but if you ask my blood pressure, I'm on the verge of a stroke. So I got,
Oh my God.
chastised at Kaiser when the nurse was like, "Did you take your pill today?" I'm like, "Why? Yes. Why wouldn't I?" She's like, "How do you feel?" I'm like, "I mean, I'm kind of nervous, but because I don't know. I hate
Her reaction?
taking blood pressure. It's never good." They took it 3 times, and then they had to tell my doctor that I have to. Whatever. It's stupid.
Deep
But-
moves too.
Great.
But she's not
Just do it.
fat.
Oksana, do what I do. Just never go to
The
a
skinnier
doctor and never take your blood pressure. And then
Yeah.
it's like it's like
fine.
that headache
Everything's
I have
fine.
right now. Yeah, exactly.
It runs in my family too, so I'm like I hate it too because I start making. I was like I was running late and I went up the stairs because exercise is
Do
good
you
for
remember 10
Oh,
years ago or
Lord.
whatever when I went to
Okay.
the doctor that one time and I had that Russian doctor? And then she was like, "Oh, does your family have any pre-existing diseases or anything?" I'm like, no, I don't think so. And she took my blood pressure and I was like, "Oh, well, my mom has high blood pressure." And she was like, "Didn't I just ask you if you didn't have family?" And I was like, "I ain't coming back here." And I haven't been since.
You never want the Russian doctors because they're the ones that they'll judge you without meaning to judge you. It's like they're
Oh,
the
what?
eyes.
Just a little note to the audience.
Only half.
Damn, y'all got Russian
Yeah.
doctors.
We got a
Asian
South
doctors.
African doctor here in Mississippi,
Mine was
in
a
small
model.
town Mississippi.
I couldn't. He can't remember that model.
Oh, I
on
remember
Blue
hearing about your
Tuesday?
dentist.
He came in looking like a GQ model girl. Talking about I'm fat. I'm like, girl, duh.
Oh yeah, that was the
Bitch.
doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hot Mess Express. Anyways,
That was on
So
a
you got-
Blu-ray Tuesday.
Yeah.
that was on Blue Tuesday. Yeah. Did
Yeah.
you So what they say about your high blood pressures?
I have
better
to go
get that
back
down.
to another appointment.
We'll have to get you some gabapentin.
I'm
does that
on
mean?
something. They just switched it and doubled the dose, so I don't know.
Damn.
I don't know.
Russell, what you
I think
doing
that's
to her
blood
over
pressure
there? Her
medicine,
blood pressure
isn't it?
high.
Right?
I don't know.
I try not to stress.
Because it'll
But-
raise it higher.
Oh
Your
no,
whole
doesn't
head's
matter.
gonna pop off.
I was
Oh.
mistaken. Gabapentin is not a blood pressure medicine. Don't let them give you gabapentin.
What is that?
Thank you, Dr. Evan.
Apparently gabapentin is a prescription medication used to treat nerve pain from shingles. So you don't need that.
Exactly.
Why do I even know what that is? I've never had shingles.
That's the adult chicken pox.
Yeah, but I've never had. No,
Oh.
why do I know what that drug is though? Because I've never had that. I've never
Yeah,
had
well,
shingles.
remember-
And I never
Back
had
in the
chicken
day-
pox, so I never ever know.
When you used to look through couch cushions for any kind of pill, that's probably why.
Ew.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's too long to put on a pill.
No, but that's why you Google the little like code on it.
Right, to
Yeah.
see what it is.
Yeah. See, he knows.
Mhm.
Oh, I've
God,
looked
get
up
on
All right,
4chan.
well,
What
back
are
in
you
my
doing?
back in my wild days. I've looked up many of pills that I found randomly, brother. Believe me.
Exactly.
Those days
We
are
know.
luckily long behind me,
We
but
know
I've been
it.
there for sure.
Nice. All right. Well, Russ, what you been up to?
Oh, well, I've been stressing all week. If you've been listening to this show, you know that I'm kind of on this like tightrope of working a like part-time job and doing contract work. And it's like, the tightrope walk is hopefully at the other end, there's no more like part-time and it's just contract work. So I'm in a spot where I'm still obligated to show up at these times I've agreed to at this pizza place. But when contract work comes in, I have to reshuffle everything else I'm doing to make it work. And I've just been doing 13-hour days of like just nonstop trying to like problem solve and shit. And it's like, it's good. I'm not complaining. And hopefully there's a light at the end of the tunnel. But all of the other fun shit that we do just has to take a back seat. And I've been so stressed out about if you follow this podcast on YouTube, you might have seen some shenanigans going on. Also, last week we couldn't work out a time to record a regular episode. So if you were looking for one, sorry, we didn't do it. I do believe Terrell put it up on there. So if you follow the Instagram, you would know. If you don't, you should follow it. And I mean, other than that, it's funny. 2 weeks ago, somehow me and Oksana ended up watching 3 movies and it was like magic. And then the next week I couldn't find time to fucking look at my phone. And, now we're kind of at the end of that and I still have work to do, but I've kind of put it off. And we carved out a little bit of time to go to the Spirit store with Cliff, who, oh man, he's reached an age where when I wake up and go to work, he'll tell me like, don't go to work, stay home and play with me. And I'm like, oh my God. And it's like, man, give me a hard day at work and I may just like do it. I'm like, dude, I would so much rather do that. And then yesterday he was like, let's go to the Spirit shop.
Mm-hmm. All day.
I'm like, what? I'm like, dude, hell yeah. I love that. So he called me at work talking about he had his shoes on, asking when I would be home. I was like, God damn.
What y'all get? You went to San Mateo?
Well, Terrell, hold on. Because
here.
A very Oksana thing happened.
No.
A very
Okay.
Oksana thing.
Objection.
Where we were driving to one. She's like, dude, there's one really close.
Where?
And then
I saw the sign in the window when I was in that shopping center weeks ago.
Hello?
But I told
you
you it
can't-
wasn't open. It was San Mateo.
Did you?
I did.
First off, this is not how a court trial goes.
I went 3 times.
I didn't. I remember that.
I texted you. You said,
You want to
"Is it
try
the
that
one in
sentence
Guerrero's?"
again?
I didn't remember.
And
those
then I
texts.
said, no, it was San Mateo. Those 2 aren't
Yeah.
open yet. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I knew you went to the one in San Mateo.
Yeah, but the other 2 weren't open yet. I said on there.
Exactly.
On
Yeah.
the way there, it occurred to me, I don't know if it's open yet. I figured they all open on the same day because I completely
No.
forgot you had texted that.
Yeah.
So,
Terrell
See, when I went to
said
San
multiple
Mateo-
times.
did you? You didn't
I
even
heard
know which
that
we were
shit.
going to.
Even he heard it. Here's the thing, Terrell, and I know he's been there before. Oksana claims this has never happened before, but we're driving in the car, excited group of
This
people.
is a different situation.
Also, we had the voice of Uffy in there, Chris, and it's right by his home. So it's like, oh, cool, we're gonna go. He agreed to it. Then Oksana halfway there. Oh, wait a minute, it might not be open. And I'm just like, oh, we've been here before. I'm like, should I just turn around right now? Like, let's just.
When?
And she was like, well, we should still go see if it is. So we drive down there. And Terrell, if you've been by that one, big sign
Yes.
outside. It looks ready to pop. Like it
But
looks
we
ready
looked
to
in the
roll.
windows, and it was like nothing was set. It was like last week because I was on the hunt for the Ghostface Angry Orchard drinks. And
They say in
Mileto, ain't they?
places. And basically, it wasn't ready yet. And I was like, okay, this one's definitely not going to be ready until like September, girl, because they had nothing.
They're
up.
still looking for a store manager.
Yeah.
According to
Yeah.
ChatGPT.
One of the most interesting things about Spirit Halloween is just like the business model where God, what a missed opportunity with that fucking movie. Like there should have been like some urban legend of a store that it's literally like the Goosebumps fucking jigsaw in the alley
Don't
with the
think
shop
about
that
it.
with like Pip popped up out of nowhere and it's full of scary shit. It's like Spirit Halloween is literally that.
They went the marketing, make an hour and a half commercial route for kids instead. So I mean, I get it.
But still,
Me
it's
and Ellie
like,
had fun with it. I liked that movie. There was a couple too many fart jokes, but it was fine. It was
well, like little kids. I get
think
it.
we watched it without, like, before Cliff was born, right? It came out, or
Mhm.
when
I think he was little. It was it was.
It might be more fun with him,
Ellie
'cause
greatly enhanced my enjoyment. I would imagine I would not have liked it as much if I wasn't.
It's just,
watching it with
it's
her,
a fucking lame duck. It could, I mean, just the idea of like a business scouting a town, finding an abandoned storefront and turning it into a Halloween store. It writes itself. So we're there and like Oksana chat GPTs it and it's like, oh, they're still looking for a manager. It's probably not open.
and associates. So if you're in the Pacifica area looking for a seasonal job,
Dude, tempting. So we're too close to where Chris lives and he's like, I'm gonna go home. And it's like Cliff didn't want him to leave. Anyway, we had to turn all the way back around, drive past where I work to go to the store, which I'm not complaining about. And Cliff was stoked until he got in there and immediately remembered what the hell this was all about. And yeah, he had fun. I think we're going to end up doing 80 more trips there because he's going to want to buy a mask at some point. He keeps talking about it. But I did get this cool shirt and I didn't mention it at the time, but you know how Terrell knows the long sleeve, like printed sleeve shit has been popular now for like a decade, right? Like even Hot Topic would have like those cheap Halloween ones.
Do those still exist? Hot Topics?
Yeah, they do.
I haven't
If the-
seen
if
one,
the
and I don't know
mall
how
isn't
fucking
dead.
long.
Well, I mean,
yeah, that's the problem with the malls around here. Is they don't
big
exist.
enough.
Yeah, they're the one that's the Hattiesburg one might have one, but the one in Laurel has like 7-8 stores in it.
Dude,
at
everybody
most.
knows you got to go to Hattiesburg to
we
get the
should
Hot
have gone
Topic.
to one while you were out here. I think there's at least one.
So I just wanted to point out that I love this kind of stuff because now that we've been in like this creative world for so long and, we look at like merch and product and just how it's made. And like this, we got a long sleeve. Look at that. RIP. A little bit of a bummer because it's a creep show thing, but they've just repeated the art and kind of blown it up. If you listen to those Orlando episodes, it totally looks like somebody gave a PSD and then they're just like, oh, let's put it on the arm.
Yeah.
Right? Cool. Well, we got two. And on this arm, check. So
it's just flipped backwards.
yeah, PIR. It's PIR. I'm like, you lazy fucks. What are we doing?
Holy shit,
Dude.
they're both fucking back.
No, well, okay. Yes, it's dude. What are we doing?
Why not just fucking horizontally flip the thing?
What are we doing, dude? But I will tell you this. It makes me love it. It's just like, dude, it's good to know that real people are over there making this shit. Again, we are on the brink of the AI revolution.
We're not the only ones making typos on our t-shirts.
It's fucking wild, though. I'm just like, no way. This thing's fucked up. Like, I almost wear this to remind me that we make better shit. So, shout out. I love it, though. And also, the last thing on Spirit Halloween, Terrell, what'd you think of the Freddy Fazbear mechanical?
Oh, I had fun over there with that. I recorded it. I sat next to it.
But
fun.
I mean, not
eyes-
as like, I mean, it's a good, honestly, you're right. The whole market for those things is probably just for photograph opportunities. But as far as those kind of like step on the spot mechanical things go, I'm like, that's pretty fucking legit. And it was what, $4.99?
Yeah.
Yeah, people were buying
I
them.
thought it would be over 1,000 at least.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. $500.
No, and so my sister's
that's the same price as a Chucky doll.
Yeah.
Damn.
That thing's
It is.
huge.
And it's cool too. Like if you're a fan, dude, if you're doing a fucking podcast, you throw that in the corner of the room, it would look great.
I thought
mean,
it
it's
was a
not-
cool idea because isn't he an animatronic in the movie and the
Yeah.
show and stuff? So
Yep.
it's like perfect. I think that's a cool little thing.
So my sister is a huge FNAF fan.
Did you get
And,
her one?
No, well, she.
Yeah.
Yeah, God, that would be hella funny.
You know, we have too much room in this house. We should buy one of
Dude.
those things.
What did y'all
So-
buy? You just got a shirt?
We got some like egg things. I got a
we
shot
got
glass.
the duck blind box egg things that are like
Okay.
Universal monsters. We both got shirts. I'm gonna have to exchange mine.
Oh my
And
God.
Cliff picked
Okay.
out the little
Yeah, because Oksana's like, oh, is this fit? And it's like, you got.
the sleeve. It looks like I'm wearing my dad's shirt. Like the sleeves go past my fingers,
Mm.
and
Well,
it's
you
like
should put
in
the
a-
thumb holes in
in a-
there. You'd be back in high school.
Jesus.
Again, for anybody Gen Z, we used to do this thing.
I think they Do they not do that anymore?
I don't know. I don't think so. I
How
haven't seen it.
gross would that part of the shirt get if it's always like on your hand? Like
Disgusting. But yeah, those Five Nights at the Freddy Fazbear things, I guess every spirit shop only had 2. So they grossly estimated how the demand for those fucking things.
Are they like sold at other ones?
Yeah, they're all on back order.
Damn.
Crazy. Yeah, I know. Kind of want one. I'm not gonna lie. I splurged buying a shirt though that has fucking typos on it, and I got a shot glass that held us up for fucking 15 minutes. It was a cool one. Those little SpongeBob, and it said "Scare or be
dumb.
scared."
So it didn't have a barcode.
Oh,
I got dude, deep millennial shit.
Ooh, you changing up. All right.
It's $1 shot glass, but the one we had didn't have a barcode on it. And the guy
You could have
asked
scanned
the
another
supervisor.
one.
So he was like, "Can I just scan any of them?" And she said, "No, that affects your inventory." I'm like,
cut him a
for
break.
$1 shot glass, like
It's that kid's first job. We all know it.
Yeah.
That's one of the charms of Spirit Shop.
Was it the one with the eyes? Which one was it? Because I know I was in there 3 times.
The shot glass? No, it's all of them. It's
No,
from the episode where
the
it's like
cashier. Did you put your
Yeah.
name on the wall or put?
Oh no.
Oh,
It was a
no.
dude.
yeah, it was a guy. I don't think he wasn't familiar to me. I don't know if he's worked there before.
Did you sign a thing to put on the wall?
No,
Oh.
is that
They
that's
let
when
you
you do a
sign $1
donation?
and put on the wall like
Donation?
a
Yeah,
bar.
I always do those because I want my name on the wall on every spirit store I go to. I have
Terrell.
my name on the
I
wall.
round it up.
That's
You
how
see
they
my
take
big-
your soul, dude. Don't do it.
Well, my soul is spread out throughout all the spirit stores. The fuck?
I know it's infested your home. It's starting to bleed through
Oh
the
yeah,
walls
it's
there.
everywhere. I have my little Jason sitting here. I don't know where the fuck I'm gonna put him.
The
Girl, I
Jason
don't
with the
care.
machete.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a
I'm
dumb thing to
grabbing
say.
it.
With the jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah, and it lights up because I collect those. I have all of them from all the spirit. Every year they have a new one. I have the Chucky, the Ghostface, the Michael Myers, the Art the Clown.
Yeah, dude, I almost got that, and I'm like, what am I gonna do with this? That thing is so fucking wide, too.
It is.
Like it's not shelf
Mhm.
friendly.
So you went in there. Y'all didn't get nothing good. Okay.
I know.
So
I'm
Cliff,
gonna go back today, but my mouth hurt, so I don't know.
I do want to go back. 'cause
What does that have to do with it?
Because I don't feel like talking or looking to people, and I'm gonna be talking on this, so I gotta save my.
Oh, I know.
And I gotta
They're
go
gonna
back
come
to
up and
work
they'll be like,
tomorrow.
"Hey, your name's on the wall."
Mm-hmm. No, they remember me, girl, because they helped me find my little Ghostface plushies. I wanted those little blind box, like little boo boos things, and I
Uh-huh.
got 2 of those. I was so happy.
Here, I'm
I
gonna tell
was about
Terrell.
to tackle some fat bitch because there was a fat woman coming outside and she had 2 in her hand. I'm like, yay, they got them. Because the first time I went, they didn't have them. So then I went in and I looked for them. I couldn't find them. And I asked the guy, he's like, oh, I think I just sold them to this girl. I said, I should have tackled that bitch. And
She would have taken
then
you.
the manager, she said, you know what? Hold on. Because she remembered me from last time. She went in the back and gave me 2. I'm like, oh, thank you. She was so nice.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh,
shout out
so
to
the
that short
fat bitch
bitch.
got away.
She did. Because I got my own. So it
Fuck
doesn't
being
matter.
fat.
Mm-hmm. And she was just all happy. She was just there. I don't know. Whatever. It's my birthday month, girl. I want what I want. The fuck.
Okay, so here's the thing. Oksana was like, "Oh, should we get this for Terrell on his birthday?" I said, "Do not buy him a goddamn thing out of this store."
I was
I
having
said
a
that is
shopping
the biggest
spree.
mistake.
Mhm.
I'm like, dude,
I don't think he would have had those though.
I would not. No, that is a losing bet.
I know.
No,
Yeah, y'all did do that last season. You got me a book I already
I
had.
know.
Historically, that's the kind of bets I tend to take the most.
we could tell.
All right.
We could tell. So no, Terrell, come on, you got to talk about why your
Moving
mouth
on.
hurts.
No,
Please.
I just why? Well, I guess
Because you met the guy on Tinder, and I thought that was a
No.
weird platform to meet
Shit was
another
so
dude.
hard it took out a fucking tooth, dude.
Knocked the molar out.
I just had yesterday. Just had a tooth pulled. That was it, and I'm just feeling not the best, but I'm here. Period.
but that was
Because-
part of signing your name on the wall, right? You should add that.
sure.
So you gotta do a sacrifice.
You give a body part and
my
you write your name.
goodness. I'm gonna be cursed. But yeah, so use code FOREPLAY to save 10% on your order at OnlyFoundFootageFans.com. And shout out to them, they actually followed me. I didn't know OnlyFoundFootageFans shop had an Instagram. Did y'all know this?
No, I didn't.
I
They don't
did,
follow me, I don't think.
But it,
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest. I don't know why. It should just all be one account, but
yeah.
they do.
Oh.
And I
Because
think
saw
it's
it. I thought it was
private.
fake. I thought it was
And
a
I think
fake
it's a
thing.
private account too, right? Or what?
I don't know.
It was at one point. I'm like, why?
It may just hold
Oh.
inventory,
Mm.
maybe.
I mean, isn't that what the main account?
Again, if we want to talk about brand management, I do think Evan is correct. But again, this probably comes. Well, hold on. We got a lot
Oh,
of
we're
play.
I don't like this, dude. What's going on right now?
God damn it.
Do you
I
still
mean, it's all
owe
the
him
same shit.
$20?
Stuff coming up. Late Night Return is on YouTube. Yeah. Y'all know what that music means. It's time for the coffee table, a segment where a sponsor, OnlyFoundFootageFans, creates a complicated game that results in us watching and reviewing an in-world camera movie. Last week, Evan, hopefully, God, I got down on my knees and I prayed last night that our co-host would finally join the bit and appease a very real sponsor. Again, it's not like we could quit our jobs. I talked about, right? We're walking a tightrope earlier, but he does pay for a very expensive platform.
Yeah, I think he bought his headphones.
He bought his, he helps out. He does stuff. And it's like, please, God, just let Evan stumble into this movie and watch it and maybe even talk about it a little bit in a way that doesn't feel like he's lying. And again, we were talking about Anomalies, Death Island.
And then he got another week.
YouTuber Jared Anderson
he got an
sneaks
extra
onto
week.
I got a week. Forget about it because I watched it a week ago.
YouTuber Jared Anderson, great name by the way, sneaks onto a desert island on the Bermuda Triangle to discover why the inhabitants disappeared.
No island.
That is the island. All right, Evan. The moment of truth. Can we get a drum roll? Is he awake?
You up?
Or did you kick him out? Evan, did you watch the movie?
Yes.
Yeah, dude. Wait, where's my...
And I want to start... I guess actually first I should start with
You paid him back?
We'll end with that. Well, no, since you said it now, we'll start with that. Let me find the
Don't
blame
photo
me, dude.
Pay him back. Because this will all be
No,
over.
I want this to be clear.
What is it? I can't see it.
I don't know.
You can in a second. Hang on. Just sit tight.
Oh, there we go.
Can't
There we go.
send them money. You see what that says?
Why?
That's a screenshot from PayPal. This is the same fucking problem that we had at UF that created this debt in the first place, and it's still not fixed. So fix your shit, and I'll send you your money.
You better get Klarna. You better get Zelle.
We tried Venmo and PayPal, and both did the same thing in Russell's home. So, and it's an ongoing issue still. So fix your shit, and I will pay you. No, that's from the app. I even was going to give him $5 extra for interest.
Yeah,
and
interest. You better $20 extra, girl.
And it won't send. So fix your shit. Only found footage fans.
Oh, he's gonna be mad at you.
Why? I tried to pay him. He should be mad that he doesn't have that shit set up.
It's just super expensive.
I want to start with the movie by saying they committed the biggest crime that I always get mad at these movies about doing. It's specifically in this segment. They tend to do this a lot. They have a fucking amazing setting, like the fucking sickest place ever to go make a movie. And they write a story that just doesn't fit the location at all. It's like you have an island.
I heard that shit.
Where there's clearly people and you're in a fucking motel that's clearly you just rented the room. I mean, you could have wrote the story around that in some way, but instead we get this guy who got canceled for faking Bigfoot and then is like, oh, I'm gonna fucking go to this island and find it, and I'm gonna go rogue basically and just go out, fly myself out to the sketchy fucking island I heard a story about. And it's, I don't know, man, they just the weird shit they do. Like he meets that ship captain in this kitchen facility, and he's like, I will take you to the scary island. I know where the shit's at. And so he sneaks him out there and stuff, and it's kind of just like, what the fuck are we doing? He finds really early in the movie, actually, probably like 20 or 30 minutes in, he finds this literal tear in the fabric of time and reality, and then returns to his room and is just like, yo, there's something weird going on this island. Like, what kind of reaction is that to have?
And I definitely would have liked to know more about the making of this, because it was like a really confusing and cool location they were at.
Yeah, it is that part too. Like, it is confusing of what the fuck is this? And I feel like it probably is just a normal island that they selectively chose which parts they filmed so that it looked empty. And it's like, it doesn't sell it. It doesn't feel empty at all. It feels like it's a working island where perhaps they're even building a new resort with construction equipment. And it just feels fun. Then you get fucking, who does he look like? I'm trying to think I had it earlier. He's one of the writers. He was just on Skanks. He wrote.
Oh, you're talking about the lead?
No, I'm talking about the friend who he talks to on the phone. He looks like that writer, the Comedy Central writer, he's just like a fucking nerdy looking white dude, and he's like,
the dude, yeah.
Yeah, the guy was
God,
like
I don't have the
editor
clips anymore.
or whatever.
Yeah, the editor. That shit was funny. Terrell liked that guy.
That the way they set up the Zoom call was absolutely psychotic too. When the one guy is being shown, he's in this microscopic little window in the other, and then when the other guy's speaking, it looks normal, and you're like, what are we doing? Like, why? The choices they made just don't make any sense. Like,
It sounds like you like this movie.
I was confused by it the entire time of like, what
was
is
in that
happening?
Ian juice?
What? And then, I mean, it just kind of doesn't follow through on any of the shit that it's set up. It just doesn't come together in any way. Not that it ever started together when the movie begins. And it all just felt like a weird copy of other movies, but not one specific movie. Like they just took a bunch of shit from different movies and tried to mix them together. And I don't know. I just never bought into it. I think the guy's not a good actor. He spends half the movie just walking in circles around his fucking hotel room. Like, it's I don't know. What the fuck is this? But apparently it was good enough for some people to warrant 2 more. So
I heard that shit.
I guess the sequel's not even found footage based on the reviews on Letterboxd.
That's a bummer.
And the third one, I think, goes back to found footage because it's called Slasher Killer Tapes. So, and then also in his filmography is among these and like Alien Attack Area 51 are like Hallmark type movie called Pastor's Kid and a documentary about Martin Luther King Jr.
What the fuck?
This guy's career is strange. And I don't know if you guys mentioned this when you were reviewing it. I can't remember, but the guy who is the editor that he talks to is the director of the movie.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's the dude's apparently, according to Letterboxd, an award-winning writer and director who has a passion for finding honesty and truth within the medium of film.
Oh my God. So where is the third one located?
I think they're all not on the same, like it doesn't say in the description, but I think they're all like loosely connected. Like it's a in-universe thing, but they're not actually on this island at all.
We're not back on the island?
No
island.
No, the second one, let's see if IMDb gives us a description. Letterboxd doesn't even have a description for the second one. Here we go. Reality begins to bend when an author and his wife take a trip to a remote house in the desert to write his new apocalyptic novel. That's the second one. And then
why are they even okay? Yeah.
Yeah, and then the third one is police have discovered a compound linked to a series of unsolved murders. Footage was found of a cult group living out their horror fantasies. So they don't mention the island at all. I don't think it even comes into play. It's just a one-off story.
It doesn't sound like they're
in this
connected.
universe.
No, that's weak as fuck. Well, I'd have to say that I was very entertained by you summarizing the movie as a guy gets canceled for faking Bigfoot. I don't know why. that is hilarious to me, but
It's weird,
that
too,
is what
because
the movie's about.
The whole story the actor tells when they cut to that actor who's like, oh, I went to the set and I was trying to get paid and they didn't pay. And it's like, that's way more egregious than the making him wear a Bigfoot costume and filming it. Like, what? It's weird that wasn't what got him in trouble. And it was the fact that he faked Bigfoot being real, as if we don't already know Bigfoot isn't real.
Don't you say that, you fuck.
Yeah, I don't know. Not a good movie. 1.5 stars.
Damn. Okay. Right. Well, he watched it. Cool.
All right. Well,
on
prayers
YouTube.
were answered. I got to pray more.
I don't know what else it's on, but I watched it on YouTube.
It's definitely on
No Island.
I would not be surprised if this guy's on the Epstein list either. So.
Oh, dude, you know what they say about that place. Oh, and it crashed.
It is a pedo kingdom.
I mean, they do say, oh, and it crashed, too.
Terrell, you better fucking smile or else.
I am proud of my monster cock.
Homie's going to knock your other molar out.
Anomalies Death Island, and my attempt to pay OnlyFound Footage fans back a debt with interest that didn't work. So.
Well, here's the thing. You know how, like, the movie stars, like, Moist Critical or like Asmongold or name any fucking skinny bearded long-haired white guy. Right. This guy, when I was trying to Google just to get this stupid image, it kept autocorrecting to Anomalisa Death Island.
Wait, that's the guy
What?
from the movie?
Yeah.
He looks different in that image.
I know, that's why I pulled it. No, can't you tell? Here's his like fucking beater.
It was it was combining the fucking
it was Anomalisa Death Island. I'm like, dude, I'd way rather see that movie. Yes. So that's the one we got to make. Anomalisa Death Island, where Terrell goes to.
No Island.
We should make Cinedope Death Island, where there's a model of the island.
Well, what's next is we have to hear from our great sponsor again. I love OnlyFoundFootageFans.
Yeah, we don't have to guess who that was for this week, so we can just hear from the message.
Evan's remedial schooling is back in session.
Oh shit!
Was there?
That's it?
I thought you were playing a. Okay.
No, I would if I had a bell or something. Like there you go. Insert it in the edit.
Ding, ding. Where's the wrestling bell? Yeah.
Grading for today's lesson.
Not a wrestling bell, a fucking school bell.
What's next?
Yeah, makes sense, right?
I'm gonna fight this lesson, so it should be a wrestling bell.
Grading for today's lesson and what's next week's plan is as follows. If Evan gave a satisfactory review of Anomaly's Death Island, everyone but Evan will choose from list A.
Wait, so if he did a good job, everybody but him gets to pick?
Yeah.
That still feels like a punishment.
Well,
if I did a bad job though, I probably get another I watch it. So
if Evan didn't watch and review, everyone but Evan will choose from list B.
Oh, and it's probably movies that you never saw or that you skipped. I get it. Okay.
Maybe. Welcome back, Russell,
Definitely.
Terrell, Oksana, and we hope the most recent remedial reviewer of Anomaly's Death Island. Summer school is officially in session.
First time I've ever had to go to summer school. Fun fact.
I did every year.
Obviously, the outcome of this review determines if someone will eventually graduate. So until the lesson of the segment is learned, sessions will continue.
I don't know if this is a degree I need.
Terrell.
We hope the effort is made, as this could last through the end of the year, even if the debt is paid.
End of the year. Oh my God.
God damn, dude.
So, since Evan reviewed and we believe that he watched the movie, we can choose from list A.
He did a good review. Let's put it. He did.
I tried to give all I could for that movie, dude.
I know what hell of a movie to start with. All right. 1, fell asleep 35 minutes in, wants to watch. 2, didn't watch but wanted to, with a side eye emoji.
These are all
3,
ones already seen.
We have mostly, I think.
Wait, if he did a good job, it's
yeah.
It was probably loaded either way. Let's be honest.
Definitely, yeah.
I used to get another week off.
3, didn't watch, or 4, not on episode, probably didn't watch.
Well, I think he did a good job there, so I would say almost did, wanted to, or something. What is it? What are these labels?
Probably Vane is the one I said I wanted to, because I was like, oh, I'd watch this.
Right, it's like number 2.
Number 2 is didn't watch but wanted to.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Terrell, what do you pick?
I don't care. Let's do 2.
Okay.
2.
No Island.
Dollar Store Killers.
Oh shit!
Oh, I don't actually think I wanted to watch this, to be honest. But
well, then
why
I
did you
think
want to
you
watch
said
that?
it.
That's
maybe
dumb.
I did.
Very
I don't remember
dumb.
this one, honestly.
Okay, well, guess
Well,
what? Well,
why didn't-
Oh yeah. This might be okay.
Why did you skip that one?
Dollar Store Killers.
I'm glad.
A true
I'm gonna
crime
watch this again.
documentarian is pulled into the orbit of masked killers who live stream their disturbing acts, all while using everyday items from a dollar store. Cool.
I think I remember that one.
I definitely do. And I do think, actually, I have no idea. I'm not going to editorialize. Evan, I'm excited to hear about it.
Mm-hmm.
I like dollar stores, the physical places. So
Dollar stores.
got that
Drop
going
that
for
on.
it. No, if you're gonna drop
Well,
that,
it's
or you're
not
gonna
what
do the
you
other one, it's
think.
gonna be Dollar Stowe.
Oh, there we
Well,
go.
it's $1.75's tree now.
Okay, cool.
Is it
All right,
75
all right.
now, not 50?
Yes, it is.
There must be
It's a-
some
it's a
California tax. I
range.
think it's $1.50 here.
Well, it's a
I
mix.
think the dollar stores are in trouble, so they're turning into like there's
You think?
premium. Yeah, well, premium items that are like
Yeah,
like
because they have like
$5.
$5 shit. Yep. And
Yeah.
They do have some of that stuff in there.
Because a lot of the Halloween was like $175 for the Halloween.
You know, the thing that pisses me off is how they've gotten tricky now with these fucking joint Family Dollar trees. Where they put them in the same store and they mix the motherfucking items. So you don't, when you're grabbing something, you're like, $1.25, let's go, babe. And then fucking it's $6 when you get to the register. And you're like, what is this?
We don't have a Family Dollar
I don't know
anywhere
what that
near
Family Dollar is.
us.
So I don't want that.
They don't have those in California? Maybe they don't have them in California.
I think they have them
Family
like
Dollars.
We have a
more
Dollar
south.
Generals.
Yeah.
Dollar.
I mean, those things are every 5 square miles in the United States. There's a Dollar General.
Damn.
You've been
Evan gets up to the
It's
register
like
and he's
Fresno and San Joaquin, California. There's not a lot, it looks like, in California for Family
like, thanks
Dollar.
for Googling Family
So
Dollar.
what are you reviewing today, Evan? You're watching what?
It's more than I thought. Creative nonfiction from 2009 is what I'll be reviewing.
All right, Terrell, you got your pillow ready?
I know, girl.
You're going to need it. You're going to want to suffocate yourself by the time you're done with this.
I heard that shit.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so this is from 2009, directed by Lena Dunham, who, you know, at one point,
Get down.
I would have probably considered myself a fan of, but I think at this point, it's easier to just say I like tiny furniture and girls, and everything else she's ever made I have not liked.
And Terrell, those are names of movies.
Girls is a show. He knows what Girls is, I bet.
Okay.
Yeah. That one was real
It
popular.
has the girl from Megan, the sister.
Hell
Who
yeah.
created Megan. Anyways.
So this is one that she made. I don't know if it was like her senior thesis or if it was just a student film. But I know she made it while she was in college. Description reads, college student Ella is completely focused on her ambiguously romantic relationship with her dorm mate, Chris. I'm reading I'm on Letterboxd. I'm not
I know
looking-
you are.
Yeah, okay. She is so consumed by trying to understand his behavior that she's neglecting the screenplay she's supposed to write in order to graduate. When she does sit down to work on the script, her
Holy
increasingly
shit.
awkward social life bleeds onto the page, and her work begins to express her true feelings about her own situation.
Okay, hold on. Now, let's read from IMDb. Ella, a college student obsessed over her relationship with Chris, neglecting her screenplay. As her social life unravels, her writing reflects her true feelings about their ambiguous romance, revealing her inner turmoil.
Much better word efficiency.
Yeah, dude, what the fuck is
I don't know
Letterboxd
who
doing?
wrote the Letterboxd one, but that shit is way like the word efficiency there is rough. They're like they could have really.
It's a
condensed
short
that.
story. The
Yeah.
That's a
fuck?
weird sentence.
Okay, here we go. The grammar police are here. Play the door knocking.
It's because there's so
Let
many
us
like
in.
descriptors. It's because a college student it's like an adjective phrase describing her, and then I don't. It's weird
It's
how it is
missing
a
an
weird
is.
looking sentence.
Could have used that school bell again right here.
Or I would have probably put a college student in parentheses. I think that would fix the sentence.
No, it's because if you take out the shit in commas,
I can't.
the base sentence is
Oh, this is
Ella
too-
Terrell's
neglecting
getting
her
his pillow.
screenplay.
Yeah,
Anyway,
Terrell
it
has
should be
left to smother
neglects.
himself with a pillow.
should be neglects, not neglecting. Yeah.
Holy shit.
But it's
dude.
well,
That's not gonna
it's
work.
right because it's saying she's neglecting her screenplay while she obsesses over her relationship with Chris.
Exactly. I heard that shit.
All right, who cares?
All right, class is over.
Turns out we were going to school.
Yeah. And
okay,
a harmful
this
stereotype,
movie, let
of
me-
course,
yeah.
Terrell skipped.
Is it racist?
This movie is,
He's
dude.
like, I'm
You
gonna go get
can
my other molar knocked out. Fuck this.
you can see the like inklings of Tiny Furniture within this movie. Which Tiny Furniture is a movie that I really like. It was the one she made after this from 2010, and it feels more. If this feels like a I know what I'm doing kind of movie when it really she doesn't yet, because it feels like she's trying to like tell you how to inject your real life into a fictional
I
story,
heard
and
that
it
shit.
doesn't really work. I don't know. It's like you're watching her fail at trying to have sex with this guy, and it's awkward, and but not in a funny way. I didn't think it was funny anyway. Like it was just
Awkward.
not. It was boring and not that fun to watch. The camera work is atrocious, really. Like you can literally see the camera person's shadow on them while they're banging in a couple of scenes, and it's like, why did they stand right there? Light it from a different. I don't know. It's really weird the choices that were made, but it's trying to. It almost feels like cash in a little on the mumblecore movement that came a few years before. where it's like she had this notion of I could do that. It's just fucking people walking around their real lives with the camera, and it's like, yeah, but they had a vision. And it feels like this is very aimless. Like it's like she literally is just talking to her friends, and granted, this sounds like any mumblecore movie, and I love most of them, but this just doesn't feel real at any point. It feels like they're film students making a student film.
That makes sense. That would betray the whole thing.
Yeah, which the whole crux of mumblecore is, right, that it has to feel like real people talking in real situations, whereas this doesn't. And it cuts to these weird almost vignettes of her like with a gun about to shoot somebody, which is why she has a gun on the poster, because that's not in the movie any other time other than in these like fantasy vignettes it pops over to. And I don't know, it just never really comes together. Like fun fact too that I didn't actually know until one of my friends on Letterboxd mentioned it in her review. Shout out to Madeline Blair. She said assistant camera Josh Safdie. I did not know that one of the Safdie brothers worked on this, but that's wild considering how insane the camera work is. But I don't know.
Learn, just, baby. You know.
Yeah, I guess. And it does have the Safdie brothers stuff. A lot of times they do a lot of the more intimate handheld type things in their movies. So it does have that vibe where you're close up to them and it's all handheld, which I'm fine with if it's not, I don't know, kind of messy like this. And the framing, I don't know. It just feels like a student film, and it just doesn't feel like it ever neatly wraps up any of its themes or even delivers them fully, you know? I think she's probably the best performer in the movie, and even she's not that great here. It really feels like a proto Tiny Furniture in a way, where if you were thinking about watching this, unless you're just a super fan of Lena Dunham and feel like you need to complete her filmography or something, or want to see where she began, you can skip this and watch Tiny Furniture instead, and you're going to get a better version of a similar story. Because
why do you choose to watch it?
Just because I had never seen it, and like a lot of people on Letterboxd seem to think it's okay. I mean, it's kind of middling, the ratings. It's not like negative leaning. So I was like, I don't know, maybe this is good. And it's on Criterion channel right now, which is
Criterion.
Wild.
That's how you say it? I thought it's Criterion.
I mean, that's the same word. I just put the emphasis on a different syllable.
Oh boy. I'm having a stroke. My blood pressure. God, I gotta see it.
I know. I'm supposed to be Oksana soon.
But yeah, no. So because Tiny Furniture, the setup is like she's just graduated from film school, right? And she moves back to.
Movie. Is she too big for Tiny Furniture? What is happening?
Well, I'm comparing the two because they really feel parallel in a lot of ways. Like Tiny Furniture, she just finished film school and moves back to New York to live with her mother, who's like a fancy ass kind of seemingly rich photographer. And she's kind of directionless, doesn't know what the fuck to do with her life. You know, she's kind of like just trying to figure out what, like she's working at a restaurant and like is failing at hooking up with men, including like the chef where she works and stuff. And it just feels way more put together. The themes land way better in Tiny Furniture. It just feels like Tiny Furniture is the movie she wanted to make when she was making creative nonfiction. And she, I think, probably also realized like, oh, I could do this better. And then she did. So I don't really know what else to say about it other than I don't recommend it. I would watch. I would watch Tiny Furniture instead if you were considering this and haven't seen either.
I'm scared of Tiny Furniture.
Also, the name for context, Terrell, you were talking about she's too big for Tiny. Her mom builds like model Tiny Furniture and photographs. It's some real pretentious New York art scene bullshit, and so like that's why it's called that, because her apartment is filled with just miniature furniture and stuff because all the old sets and things.
It sounds boring. What is it? A comedy?
Yeah. Well, creative nonfiction feels like she was trying to make a comedy, but it feels more like a drama because none of it's that funny and the drama's not. But Tiny Furniture is a dramedy, and it's funny and has good like drama and characters and stuff. But what were you gonna ask, Oksana?
Stay away, Terrell.
It's probably white people drama. I'm not watching that.
Sleeping on the floor in this movie?
In which one? Tiny Furniture?
Creative nonfiction.
Yeah. So her friend that comes over to her apartment a lot, the guy that she's kind of into and wants to hook up with, initially starts, he's sleeping on the floor when he sleeps over, and she's like, you could get up here and stuff, and it's real fucking awkward.
Get down.
It's a Lena Dunham movie, so you know she's gonna take her tits out. She does a couple times, and yeah, I don't know.
She looks
it's just
like
not.
she stinks. Like
Oh God!
She looks like she's a little musty.
Oh shit!
Rats don't go in there.
17 years ago or whatever.
No, I don't know. That's what she looked like to me. Every
It's
time I
just-
see her, I said, I bet you she got a foul
Yeah, she
smell
probably smelled better in 09 than she does now.
No, I'm just saying.
If I had to
I'm
guess.
sorry.
No, please, more of that.
Yeah, 2.5, no heart.
I thought you hated it.
I mean, she was 19, or 20, so I can't. I mean,
She's of age.
Well, I just watched a movie made by a
She's of
fucking
age.
40-year-old that was twice as bad. So, like, I got to give it something. It's better than fucking Anomalies, Death Island. So it's got that going for
I heard
it.
that shit.
Oh, Island.
But it's not no heart, 2.5. Not really sure. I think if it wasn't her film, would never be on the Criterion channel. It's the only reason it's there is because she made it.
Criterion. I'm gonna start calling it that.
I heard that shit.
Me too.
Criterion.
More like Criterion
You made me
when you
laugh.
talk about it
Oh.
in front of Terrell.
Yeah, well, period. It's tiring.
But no, that's all I have to say about that. It was pretty uncreative nonfiction.
Nice.
Hold on.
All right,
Got him.
I'm ready for this throuple of movies that Russell's bringing to us. Let's go.
Okay, I'll be quick, and I'll try and bring you back to life
No, I
really
wanna hear
quick, Terrell.
about, that one thing.
Okay, we'll get there.
Let's get
But
to that
first,
one.
I want to name one that I saw a lot of people talking about. So let's bring people in. Evan, you want to do your producer job and pull up The Devil's Mouth for me? Because it's my turn to take a shot at Shark Week or whatever the fuck you were doing. Was it July Shark Fest? I thought you were going to do it all summer.
Yeah,
Me
it's Summer
too.
Shark Month, but Shark Week on Discovery is only a week, and it always happens. Well, it usually happens in July. This week they did it the first week of August.
Well, it's a much more complicated segment than I thought. It's
But,
Summer Shark Month week based on,
Well, it's based on their week, but I like to give people more than a corporation, so I give them a whole month.
but not a full season.
Well, no.
Okay, good. I'm glad we cleared that up. Anyway, I'm here and I covered The Devil's Mouth, which I know Terrell did watch. So Terrell, please pop in here. I also know, like, friend of the show, Sean McDonough watched it. I think this kind of hit everybody's VOD experience, as it was on Amazon Prime and it ranked like number 2 in the
Kathryn
country
Newton
or
was in it.
something. So IMDb writes, a group of college friends, Thailand adventure turns deadly when they become trapped in submerged caves with a dangerous predator. As oxygen runs low, past conflicts emerge in their desperate fight for survival. Here's the thing. If you look at the poster, you kind of know what we're getting into. This is like an early aughts movie where there was a thing of like a mid-budget horror film. And I got to tell you, man, I had fun. It's not reinventing the wheel. They tried with like the character drama and the like, oh, it's getting to the heart of it. I actually think the heart of it and like their dilemma is fucking stupid, but it was something. So there was something to like deal with while we're in a beautiful location. I loved where they were. And you know,
Is this Thailand or something? Where are they at?
I don't know where they shot, but that locate, like, look at it. It's just,
Yeah.
it's good to look at. And if you heard my tragedy story from like, I think months ago now, where we pivoted from a projector to a large TV. TVs are built in a way that they're very bright and very saturated. And I got to tell you, this looked beautiful on it.
It was filmed in Thailand.
Okay, it was on location. See, so here's my beef. On Letterboxd right now, this is sitting at 1.8. And it's like, I get it.
Yes.
All of the fucking gods of cinema wielding their gavels have
Why is she
rained down their
glowing?
judgment. And they are crushing this movie. They're sending it down to Hades where they think it belongs. And I'm like, why? You know, they're on location. It looks beautiful. It delivered on what it was going to. It's one of these movies where it's trying to do The Howling, where, you know, if you're like a older millennial like we are, you always hear the story of how The Howling, when it was released, nobody knew it was a werewolf movie. And in the third act, it's like, holy shit, it's a werewolf movie. Well, guess what? They also didn't have the fucking internet. and
Right.
marketing departments. And they also didn't have movies, hundreds of movies, probably thousands coming out every week on a home platform.
Right.
So it's like, you got to market the movie. I only watched it because it was a shark thing and Evan had been covering it, and I saw Terrell watched it, and I'm like, people are talking about it. We oddly had time. So I threw it on, and you know what? When you only can watch a couple of movies a week, they have to bring you something. And I hate that I've become this person, but sometimes I'm like, fuck, I should have watched something else. Like as a genre fan, if I can talk about tropes, if I can look at just like the way that they're playing in the parameters of the type of movie they set up, or even if there's something interesting to think about, it's worth it to me. And this one, I think the shark tropes, Evan, you'd probably be better at parsing them out, but I don't think anybody had any water trauma here. There was definitely like baggage brought from home.
Oh,
sure.
Because they're on a vacation
main girl
movie.
Had water trauma.
Did
Her
she?
Dad.
Well, she had water trauma that happened in the movie.
Well, no, from her dad. Didn't he like?
No, he was an adventurer, and he had been here before, and he liked it. So Evan, there's a funny ass fucking moment in the beginning of this where they're on a yacht. And they're out and everybody's swimming on it. And then they all go in, everybody's drinking. But our lead girl, who I don't know why, she kept reminding me of fucking, what's her name? Not Sophia.
Newton.
No, because they call her it in the movie. Stephanie Carpenter.
Sabrina.
I couldn't, some white girl name. I couldn't.
They wanted to go to LA to work for her or something. But the other girl wanted to go to New York. And they did everything that the other manipulated girl does. I don't know. I didn't like her. Yeah. So they were like besties, and they're out here and they're with a bunch of friends, and they're out in this beautiful lagoon, and everybody goes on the boat and they're drinking and they're playing some sort like beer pong or something. But they leave Sabrina Carpenter out there, and then they take off. Jellyfish get her.
And there's a swarm of jellyfish come out from the
that
water.
Made you laugh?
And she's just like, and it was the funniest fucking thing.
Not funny.
Dude, and she was like,
bad.
oh.
They all
and
left her.
Dude, they come back and she's got all these, like, it looks like somebody took a crayon and drew it all. I mean, it looked good. Don't get me wrong. I'm having fun here, but she was like, oh, you left me in the jellyfish.
Yeah,
molested
I felt
me.
bad for her.
Oh, dude, in real life, that would be a nightmare scenario. Up. That would be super fucked up. But in this movie, just the way that they captured it cinematically, it was fucking I was just like, oh, I'm in. And it looked beautiful, very saturated. Then they go into a cave. And I think I had looked at Terrell's review on Letterboxd, and he called it like Descent with the Shark. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, pretty much. They're playing around in a cool cave location. Everything looks beautiful. And then eventually a shark shows up, and it kind of turns into like, it feels more like a post-Scream slasher whodunit. Like instead of a shark, it should have been like a scorned ex-boyfriend or something, or somebody who knew the truth. And it's like picking off this friend group. But instead it's just a shark who's trapped in a cave. And I don't know, man. It was fun. I had fun with this fucking movie. And it definitely does not deserve a 1.8. Like, what is this scale that we're like rating movies on? Because this movie is fucking competently made. It's just, I know everything's graded on this weird
director
curve.
Quite a bit. Jeff Wadlow.
What else have they done?
He did Never Back Down is probably my favorite, but he did Kick-Ass 2. He did Fantasy Island. He did Curse of Bridge Hollow, the Wayne Brother Halloween one. Imaginary.
So you know what? Truth or Dare. Okay, so he was doing a lot of these kind of movies where it's like, here's a premise. It's not really going in the direction that you want. Everything looks great. It's a bunch of pretty people. And then it doesn't really satisfy anybody, but it's an easy watch to throw on with casual moviegoers. What do you want?
Oh, he did Cry Wolf also, which I love. That might be my favorite. That one and Never Back Down. I love both of those.
So Homie's probably a victim of the studio system. Fantasy Island was another like fun one. I think I kind of like roasted that movie, but it's low hanging fruit. Who gives a fuck? This movie's pretty. For a summer shark movie, it delivers. It's like, it made me want to get in the water, which is not something I normally want to do. So what would I even rate it? 3.5. I would maybe even watch it again. But again, I do realize that I have contrarian blood flowing through me. So I do want to start weighing.
Don't go in the water.
I do, dude. Yeah, don't knock a molar out of my mouth, otherwise sharks may come to get me. Nothing, Terrell. Oh, Terrell. Terrell, did you like it? I can't remember what you gave it. I think you gave it kind of like a similar score.
3.5.
Okay.
I gave it the same thing. I thought it was hella fun. I mean, it's dumb in a lot of parts. Like
I liked it.
the
After seeing
friendship drama.
A bunch of these bad shark movies, this one was pretty solid to me.
Oh, the other ones are like
Thrash
what about
was
the other ones
weird,
are
and then
worse?
The one when the girl, what the fuck? Didn't you watch it too, Evan? The one that we watched, the newest one, when the girl was stuck on the thing with the one dude who threw her in the water and the shark bit her instead.
Oh yeah. The fuck, what was that called? Yeah,
Deep
the
Water.
one with the black lady we hated.
No,
that was Hippo. That was the Hippo.
And then
Yeah,
there's
yeah, the
Deep
plane
Water,
one was
Holy
Deep Water.
shit.
Yeah.
There was a bunch.
Wait, is
but
this
there
the
was
one
a
where the
string
plane
of them.
crashed, or the one where they're
That's
back in
Deep
time?
Water.
Yeah, Deep Water's the plane crash one. Yeah.
And then there was the other one with the two people and the girl. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. But anyways,
I didn't see
it
the
was a
Bay.
better
That's
one.
the other one you watched.
Maybe that's what it was. The Bay. There we go. It was that one. Yeah, it was better
Dude,
than that too.
I think
That's
you
the
guys
tiger
just
shark one.
perfectly articulated this shark genre, though, where it's like shark
is.
and it's like shark and cave in Thailand. Oh, you devil's mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I mean, dude, it's a fully populated genre now, and I feel a little left out. So
What's your
I don't
guys' out of curiosity favorite shark movie? I mean, Jaws is fine. You can say Jaws if that's it. That's most people's answer. But I like Open Water 1. I think that's my favorite.
my favorite appearance of a shark in a movie is Zombie 2, which is a basic bitch reference, but I mean, it's incredible, and it changed me. Like, I'm just like, whoa,
Oh, yeah.
what the fuck? How'd they do this? My favorite shark movie? Jaws.
I don't have a shark movie I like. I don't think.
You don't like any of them?
You know, what about like Megalodon or The Meg? Didn't you
I
like
like
those?
Meg is
that.
cool.
I did, but that
Yeah.
does that
I need to
count?
see the second one. That counts. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
At
shark
least-
movie.
Yeah. I haven't seen the second one. I know there's other creatures in the second one other than sharks, but there's
Yeah.
also 3 megalodons, I think, in the second one. So
And Oksana's favorite, Sharknado. So now we can move on.
hell yeah. Okay.
Do you have one?
I mean, I don't think I've seen enough or thought about them enough.
Have y'all
is
seen
kinda
Open
weird,
Water?
Yeah, and Deep Blue Sea. I like Deep Blue Sea. That was good.
That's a classic one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I saw
I like Open
Jaws.
Water because it's fucking harrowing.
I saw
Okay.
Jaws super late in life. I think I saw Jaws for the first time like 3 years ago.
Yeah,
so.
we all remember we made the Jaws
What?
drinks.
Yeah,
and
we
put
watched
little
it on-
gummies.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
Damn,
None of the
that's the
tropes.
first
Open
time
Water
you
has
watched
none of the
it?
tropes.
Yeah.
You kept that a secret when we streamed
No,
it.
she didn't. She
Really?
said that. She was very
I
vocal
think I'm
about
having
it.
a stroke
You're
again.
just getting
Don't blame me.
old.
And it
It's my
starts with
blood
found
pressure.
footage. Open
Get
Water
the
starts with found
SpongeBob
footage.
shot glass, girl.
Third one's
I know.
entirely found footage.
Scare or be scared. Words to die by. So yeah, the Devil's Mouth is a great movie and what Terrell's going through right now.
Also, the shark didn't look dumb.
No,
Yeah, no,
looked pretty
great.
cool. And the
Pretty-
pictures in the trailer looked solid.
Okay, so I think energy's high and engaged. Let's do the one that Terrell said that he would like to watch when I told him what I would be covering. And on Screambox right now, currently at number 3, is a movie called Thingy. Can you pull that one up, Evan? Frankie reluctantly attends a remote house party, hoping to avoid her ex. The gathering shifts when a guest arrives following a disturbing encounter, triggering the spread of a supernatural force transmitted through physical contact. There we go.
Fucking?
Yep, that's it.
I shared the wrong thing.
So yeah, Terrell, a lot of people, everybody, if you go and look at reviews, which I did right before coming on here, which is new. I do want to mention that. Normally I don't look at reviews at all. And I'm like, I don't know if that's better or worse. And I just wanted to, honestly, Evan made a offhand comment about watching the OnlyFound Footage movies a week ago and having time to forget it, which is how I felt. So I'm like, oh my God, I need a refresher. And I was looking at what people were saying and it made me more confused. This movie to me, Thingy, right? What a weird title, Thingy. It's like, what does that mean? Like a wiener? Like also it's kind of like an adolescent way to like talk about a penis. So I'm like, what are we doing here? Because it's also people going to a party, but it's like young and it's like, oh, Gen Alpha party movie. What does that look like? Because I knew we grew up with like shit from like Kid and Play to like Can't Hardly Wait. It's like there was kind of like a genre, but that was pre-internet where it's like this is where people meet. Like, I don't know. So I had a lot coming into this and honestly, it kind of had do y'all remember that movie Bliss? Was it called that?
I like it. With Jeremy Gardner in it.
Yeah,
The
so
Joe
you
Bagos movie?
remember how that movie looks? Like it's kind of like a nighttime interior, saturated. Like it's almost got like a
Lots of colored lights and stuff, gels.
yeah, like it's got like a Refn vibe, but it feels indie.
Yeah.
Right? Like Refn
Did
feels
y'all
like
watch
we're in
the
a...
Refn movie?
No, I haven't yet, and I really want to.
Oh.
Yeah, I will. I promise. But this has that kind of look where it's like Refn, but like low budget, which isn't a knock. It's just like, it's cool looking. Like, I really love the way this movie looks. And it's about a girl who has a friend who kind of pressures her into going to a party. And she hears that her ex-boyfriend might be there. And it's like, this is completely relatable shit. But then I'm also like, is it though? Like, do young kids have this dilemma anymore? Like, and because I know, again, I'm doing part-time at a pizza place. I've met a lot of 20-year-olds lately, and like they ain't having these problems.
They're a different, like, species.
I know. It's
I feel like every generation probably feels that way, but it's like...
No, and I'm like, so it's kind of like weird. So I watched it, and I enjoyed the fact that I found it relatable, but I also felt like, is this like a parallel dimension? So anyway, I think the beauty here is that the location, we always love talking about locations on this show, apparently. It feels kind of like if you went to a concert venue and this house is just the bathroom. Like, the vibe of a concert bathroom is this house that they're partying in. And there's graffiti on the walls. It feels very like we're on location. Like, this isn't set dressed or anything. This is somebody's like fucking flop house, which everybody in the movie kind of looks like they're cosplaying as like punks from the 90s or something. So it feels like, I don't know, it feels cool, like urban fantasy. And the movie's mostly focused on this drama. And then kind of in the background, there's this horror kind of oozing in. And again, if you go on Letterboxd, everybody's saying, oh, It Follows, but like lame. And what they're saying is that it appears that there's a sexually transmitted disease that is turning you into a Cronenbergian monster, a la Rick and Morty, right? It's just like, oh, they're getting Cronenberged. Like, it's just some body horror stuff. But the movie's not really interested in that. So to me, I think there's a chance that, Terrell, you might vibe with this thing. It is a like sex heavy drama. Also, it's a Gen Alpha film with a lot of like nipples in it, with a lot of nibbles. The girls are pulling out all the nibbles, and it's, to me, I was kind of like taken aback. It's like, holy shit, what? There's some nudity, and it, man, I'll tell you, it gave me the vibe of what a fucking thingy used to mean in the aughts, where it's like, oh, there's a dick in this movie. Anything could happen. Like, I started feeling like that because I was seeing nibbles left and right, and like the movie progresses, and it's still only focused on the drama. And of course, in the third act, things start to fall apart. But I think the problem that Letterboxd is having, of course, it's not rated yet, is that this movie premiered, or, it's streaming on Screambox. And it's like Screambox, like, let's just talk about platforms here for a minute. It's like you have like Hulu, Netflix, Amazon Prime, which is a little bit, I would say, a half step below the others, where these people are getting premium content either made or like picked for their platform. And then Amazon's still got that like indie, like send us your movie vibe. And then we have Shudder, which is also getting their pick of indie. Like, if you have a movie on the festival circuit, it's fantastic to land with Shudder. You might make some money off it, and then you'll get some like clout. And so they have their pick, and then you have everything else. So they have to like dig in the dirt and find a gem. So I think Screambox is an interesting platform, even, given the way they treated our film. But they're trying, and they find movies that are a little rough. And it's like, if you come in with that mindset, I don't think you'll be disappointed. Also, Screambox definitely is welcoming to horror light, but seemingly horror movies, which I would say this movie gets a little bit, the third act, there's a lot of horror, but it's definitely not what this movie was mostly concerned with. So I don't know.
Sounds
I think
up my alley.
Yeah, Evan, I think you would dig it. Terrell, I think there's a chance you would. You might, if you didn't vibe with the girls in the beginning, which I think you will, you would find it boring. But this kind of self-important drama with like, she's trying to avoid her ex, but there's clear, like, they see each other from across the room and they make eyes, and he's there with another girl. And of course that girl's a bitch, and they start having drama. And then there's this other guy who's like trying to hit on her. There's a lot of that, while there's like, a disease floating.
They play this game in it that is like, it's like truth or dare, but it's one person and it's only truth. So everyone asks them
brutal game,
a question, and like they have to answer it. But also, so we were looking up the director before this, and I said it was the only other thing they've directed was The Runner. It's because it's the fucking singer of Boy Harsher.
Oh, what?
Jay Matthews. Yeah, and
Oh,
Boy
shit.
Harsher has they have a lot of really good music videos, and I think she directed most of them.
No wonder this movie looked so good and
Yeah.
everything felt so authentic, and it felt like it was filmed in the bathroom in a house that grew out of a bathroom of a bar.
Yep.
Dude, totally. There's the cue the yawn.
Oh no.
So, no, it's fine, Terrell. No, it's great. So yeah, if you saw The Runner, right,
Or like any of their
again,
music
which
I've never
landed on
seen that.
Shudder. So look at that. So The Runner was a Boy Harsher creation with had all their music in it. It was 45 minutes long, and it landed on Shudder. And then this movie ends up on Screambox. So clearly Shudder thought not our quality, but that might have been a genre thing. It might just not have been. I don't know. I think it's worth checking out. Thingy on Screambox, and I believe it was this available on Amazon Prime through Screambox.
Screambox. It's a rental on Prime.
Yeah. So I think I would give it 3.5. That's where I'm at today. And again, Letterboxd, no rating. And get used to that. I'm gonna be comparing my score to Letterboxd from now on. So I have one more movie. Again, Evan, you're back. This one is called New Religion from 2022. The last two were 2026. This is another Screambox movie that we watched via Amazon Prime because you can do that. God damn it. And of course we open up with the character's name, which again, when it's foreign,
Miyabi.
I know. And I'm in my head, I'm like, it's an easy one. But I just wanted to say, it's the minute you second guess this shit, you just gotta fucking
Say the director's name.
You just gotta do years of meth and just fucking put your head down and charge into that name. So Miyabi, a call girl meets God damn it. And then I get fucked up on the grammar. No grammar police chime in, please. Miyabi, a call girl, meets clients who photograph parts of her body. She realizes each photo brings her daughter's spirit closer, as only her eyes remain to be captured. It leads to societal collapse in this fantasy. You know what?
What a
I take it back. I'm going to Letterboxd. I'm going to do an Evan here. They did a better job. After her daughter's death, divorced Miyabi works as a call girl. One day, she meets a weird customer who wants to take a picture of her spine. Then at another what is that? Then at another assignation?
That's a weird word.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm okay.
It's like she was assigned something.
Try to. Then at another assignation, her feet. She soon realizes that every time she allows her body to be photographed, her daughter's spirit gets closer. Soon only her eyes remain to be captured, leading to the collapse of society in this bold, visionary, and unique fantasy. Much better, Letterboxd. You win there.
That sounds crazy.
So, what was that? Was there a robot trying to talk?
That's how you say it. Assignation.
Okay. Here's the thing. Now, remember, whenever you do that, it doesn't pick up on the recording. So you gotta.
Oh, it does.
You gotta add that in post.
What do you mean?
It does? Okay. I just remember last time something didn't pick up. So, Assignation. New Religion. So, this is a How do I kick off this discussion, giving y'all context without saying much? Robbie Smith really liked this movie.
Yo,
so yes, exactly. And Terrell, he gets it. So we open up with imagery. I'll say that, with imagery that is in red. It's just black and red, and it's shadow play. It's texture play. Think Eraserhead, right? We're just playing with textures and imagery, and we're trying to evoke emotion with abstract. And it ends with a lady on a computer, and in the background we see a little girl tending to a garden, and it appears like they're on a balcony of an apartment. And she's watching a little girl, and she's like watering the plants, and she gets up on a step stool and she's watering them, and we cut to the lady, and she's looking, and then you just hear like a sound, and the lady looks up, and the kid's no longer there. And spoiler alert for the first 5 minutes of the movie, it appears that the child has fallen over the balcony. A horrible thing to imagine if you have a kid, because that kind of shit feels like it could happen anytime. Yeah. And most of that is just like paranoia.
I'm confused.
And that's what everybody asks in the movie.
They don't be watching the kids.
What? I don't know about that. It probably had more to do with her being kind of a like drug user, which this movie picks up.
She was gardening.
Well, the little kid was.
She's growing her opium plants for the mom.
So here's the thing: the movie kind of the movie gives you the inciting incident, and then we kind of deal with the aftermath. And the abstraction in the beginning starts to feel like maybe she's like dissociating or like having a hard time getting grip on like this new reality without her child. And the film, it's a lot of the apartment interior up top, and we cut to a dude who's sitting cross-legged on a bed with headphones in. And he gets out and asks her about something. And my initial reaction was like, oh, she has another kid. This is going to be hard.
I thought she had a roommate.
And turns out it's a boyfriend. And I was like, what the fuck? And this is only important because early on in the movie, they're walking around and a dude in a suit pops up and says, you dumb bitch, and like gets in her face and about to start fucking her up. And this dude runs up and he gets his ass beat. So the suit dude is kicking this guy on the ground. It's like, dude, he just beat up her boy. And it's like, oh no, they're dating. And from then on, it's like, oh, okay, this is interesting.
That was her ex-husband.
I know, yes, her ex-husband was wearing a suit who was pissed that the neglectful mother allowed their child to fall off a balcony. I think I would be mad too. So it turns out
what the fucking boyfriend do? He didn't push the baby off the balcony.
Well, he tried to defend the mom when he was crashing out.
Okay.
So he just got in the way.
Okay.
Which, again, he looks kind of like a K-pop singer, so this was not the territory he belonged in anyway.
Yeah.
But
wrong country.
So also then it turns out that Miyabi is currently working as a call girl in what I would describe as a German neo-realist, German expressionist basement. It feels kind of like again, German expressionism, Terrell, is like high shadow play, like fantastical urban art, but from the 30s, 40s. And it feels a little bit like maybe like a Danny Elfman movie, right? Like I could have imagined his theme playing over that and Tim Burton directing. Like there's just something about.
I always think of Wanted when I think of Danny Elfman.
Well, dude, I don't know if they have a picture of it in IMDb, but it's like a blue basement where there's some benches on the wall.
No pictures.
And a door opens up at the top of a stair set and light pours down. And it just feels so dramatic. But also like, what are these girls fucking doing down here?
It's just a dungeon. They're waiting.
But it doesn't feel like a dungeon though. At least it didn't to me. Like they felt like they were just kind of bored.
Yeah.
Not like in peril. And so one of the girls there.
Oh, I just meant it looked like a dungeon. Yeah.
It looks like looks like the fucking what?
I'm gonna pull it up. Is it this room? In this poster?
No, no, it's not that. It's fine. When you watch it, you'll immediately know what I'm talking about. But so one of the girls is there and she's talking about her dad. And Miyabi's kind of like, well, isn't your dad dead? And she's like, yeah, but I saw him. And she apparently, so Miyabi goes on a job and, she has a driver who's kind of like a protector too and make sure that these Johns don't end up beating the shit out of their workers. And while they're out on the road, they see the other girl and it looks like she just walked up to somebody on the street and stabbed him in the gut. And she's running around just killing people like full Grand Theft Auto crash out. And she goes into a building and it hits the news and people are like, and she's like, was that the other girl? And nobody's really sure. Well, it turns out that Miyabi starts getting the client that girl had. And this dude's got fucking incel vibes through the roof. We enter into like, he's got an apartment. The lights are all down. He's a little chubby dude. And he's got this request that he wants to photograph her. And he's like, I'm not going to do nothing. I just want to take a picture of your spine. And, I'll pay you. But his room is weird. There's a TV. He's like watching it. It looks like he's watching some Videodrome shit. And she leaves. And, some spiritual shit starts happening related to her daughter. And like the description said, the more she does this, the more it happens. And the movie is kind of just a vibe piece on doing shitty things after a tragedy. And it's beautifully shot. It falls into like Videodrome, urban techno fantasy territory. It's got a very like soft vibe throughout the movie. So it just feels like Doom permeates this world, and at any moment something terrible is about to happen. And yet we're on like a train track and we just keep going to an inevitable end. And there's this interesting kind of story. And again, I can't help but bring up Videodrome because the thing I love about Videodrome is it doesn't make sense. Like in the beginning of that movie, every time I rewatch that movie, I'm like, I'm going to figure out what it's about. And I know you might hear that and be like, shut the fuck up. We all know what it's about. But if you follow the film's logic to the very end, it falls apart in the third act. And I think it's a feature, not a bug. Like, I think if you could just like follow it perfectly and then make a million Videodrome explain videos on YouTube, you know, it ends the mystery. It's kind of like the ending of the Blair Witch. We could talk about that thing forever because there's nothing pointed about it. This movie's kind of got that. At one point, a photo comes into question that maybe this dude had taken of them and she doesn't really have a memory of it. And I don't know, creepy vibes. But I want to reframe this as being a Screambox horror movie. This feels like it should be highbrow, San Francisco International Film Fest. Like people should be celebrating this thing and looking at it, except it's a little rough. There's some stuff like when the girl falls, I feel like he could have portrayed that in a more hard-hitting way. Or there's some of the editing in this movie is a little like, it's like some parts are so strong and they feel like, oh man, this person's clearly had a career and is a big deal. And it's like, whoa, didn't work. Like whatever this cut was, it just didn't work. And because of like the abstract art nature of this film, it feels like there's really no excuse for like smash cuts that aren't like lining up or things that just intrinsically feel a little bit off. And I'm like, and that's it. That's how you end up on Screambox, which for me is kind of cool. And it kind of makes me want to look at it despite the way that they've been handling media. Again, I'll never forgive you, Screambox, unless you come on the show as a sponsor. So yeah, you know what? I really liked it. I'd probably give this 4 stars. New Religion. Again, it's a little rough though. Yeah, it's again, Terrell.
That's crazy.
I think you could skip this one.
It
I think that's
so
safe.
Boring.
Yeah, and it's subtitled. So strike 2. Yeah. But yeah, so 3 movies. I was so happy that we got to hit 3 movies that there's very different films too. One very art leaning, one very early aughts direct to video, and then one that felt like kind of like a gem from Australia or something. You can figure out which ones I'm talking about there. But yeah.
So your favorite was The New Religious because it was subtitled?
That one just felt like the most competent, realized.
Had more fun talking about the other 2, it seemed.
Well, I think, The Devil's Mouth is just it's just not like, it's a movie. It's not film. And then Thingy, that's a fun one. Like Boy Harsher is a band I like a lot, but fuck, you might have a career in directing. So try and do them both, please. Yeah, I don't know. I liked them all. I was just having fun.
Nice.
Sorry, Terrell. I know ending with that one. I'm like,
no,
trying to give you
I'm
some
just
more.
Not feeling good. All right. So I guess it's my turn. So I'm going to talk about
what's your
one
turn?
that I did not like. No, it is Ice Cream Man. So
yes, thank
you.
An
idyllic summer town descends into madness when an ice cream man serves kids sweet delights and horrifying results. All right, so this movie is all over the internet. Everybody's talking about this movie because they're calling it AI slop in quotes and all this stuff. But that alone, I just feel like the movie is just a bad movie, regardless if it had AI or not. I will say, I don't know what I expected this to be. I don't even like kids, so that was just a double whammy. All these like stupid kids doing stupid stuff, and basically it opens up with this baseball game or something. All the kids bullying the little young kid and the little boy. I felt bad for him. They're like, "Oh, you suck," and "Oh, he's not gonna make it." Oh, whatever. And they lose the game because the boy's weak. And then there's the ice cream man that shows up. Yep. And he
can you kill the volume on that?
The coaches are like, oh, let's get everyone ice cream. So he buys everyone ice cream, but the little boy who sucks at baseball didn't eat the ice cream because he's lactose intolerant. So his older sister, that's not that pretty, but all the kids think she's just so hot. They were like, oh, she stopped him from eating the ice cream because she doesn't want to smell his farts. So this whole movie is weird. I don't know. The dialogue that was weird with things that they would say were just awkward. I don't know if Eli Roth wrote this, but he is not a writer. He probably used AI to write his script
did
too.
co-wrote.
Yeah, that's crazy. And then he used AI for this little cartoon video that pops up. So basically, all the kids who eat the ice cream, they get possessed by the ice cream man, and they do his due diligence or whatever. He goes to go kill these fucking adults. So basically, it's like Freddy Krueger, and he wants revenge on the adults of this town for. I don't know if I should spoil it completely, but there's something that happens in the past. There's a flashback, and that flashback is AI as well. There's AI used in that. And I will say, not even the kills and the gore did anything for me. I was sitting in the theater like, the fuck? It was a packed theater too, kind of. It was like a good amount of people in there, and they were just all quiet. There was like one scene that was kind of gross. Killing wise, I was just like, okay, that's kind of cool, but I don't know, it was just not fun. I wanted it to be fun. It wasn't fun. It was just kids ate ice cream, and it was weird. They wake up the next day, they still have ice cream stains and sprinkles in their mouth. Like, girl, it's not gonna be like that. It's just gonna wipe off a little bit at least. Like, that just looked too fresh. It was strange.
The verisimilitude.
And I was just like, okay, this ain't gonna work. And then you had this family. You had Eli Roth plays the dad, and then and then it has this hot mom who's just like a real housewife type of woman. And they don't let the girl do anything. She wants to go party at this party, and they're like, no, you can't go. You got to watch your little brother. The little brother's like, I don't need her watching me. It's the normal shit. And then the little brother's like, oh yeah, I'd rather just go swimming at the park or something. And I guess the girls in bikinis. He made some joke about girls in bikinis, and then Eli Roth is like, oh well, maybe I should take the day off too. I'm like, you pedophilic. Like, what the fuck? Why you want to go see some little children in bikinis?
It
like,
is
it doesn't
a
make
pedo
sense
kingdom.
to me. Yeah, Eli Roth. So I don't know. Because it reminded me of that Eli Roth thing where what's that thing that came out where he said he had to have hot women on set with him because all the workers and the crew need to have something hot to look at. Do y'all remember that? Did y'all read that?
No.
Article? Yeah, Eli Roth is disgusting. And this movie ain't good. That's all I got to say. Like, I was bored. I was cringing at a lot of the stuff, like the dialogue. And I don't look at camera work, but this movie made me because the cameras were just all over the damn place. The kids was bad as hell even before they had the ice cream. I was like, okay, when did the kids die? And then the ice cream man, he was tricky. Like, he looked like, I don't know. And then the AI, I think it was AI using that man's face when he turned into the Grim Reaper type of shit at the end, because the priest was actually Grim Reaper, and it was dumb because when you walked into the church, girl, the priest was dead and y'all was talking to somebody else. Y'all didn't clock that T. It was weird. I don't know. I'm spoiling shit. But basically, he wanted to come back and he wanted to get his revenge on the adults because the adults had the kids lie on him. He went to jail. That's all that was. So he said, I'm going to get, some demon came and said, oh, I'll give you the power to resurrect yourself and be a necromancer if you could just get all the kids to kill the people. So he gets an app on the phone, and the app, once it makes that little sound, it activates them. It's like weapons, but weapons did it better. And then it kills all the adults. And if you're a kid, though, they'll try to turn you. They'll try to stuff ice cream in your face. And that's the movie. And the ice cream man won. He killed everybody, and then that was the end. The only part that fucked me up was very. It had a what's that movie that y'all took me to LA to see where the guy was fucking his own kid?
Serbian film.
So it had that type of ending, kind of, because you had the two kids, the young boy and the girl. They're the last survivors, and then they had to kill what the necromancer demon told them was, oh, if you go to the grave and you kill the ice cream man's corpse, you could stop this. So they get to the grave because the little horny white boy that picks up the girl, all the dudes in here are very horny for women.
Women can get wet too.
Just horny little jockey boys. And anyways, and then he died. So then they go and they have to kill those two bodies in the damn grave, and they just chopped them up so good. Like, they killed them like they was dead, right? And come to find out, they was his parents. It was Eli Roth and the prissy Real Housewife. And then it was just kind of funny because he pulled his face out like this. And it's like, oh, and it was Eli Roth. And then the ice cream man's just like, oh, look at you, because he don't talk. He's very Arthur Clownish. He just like laughed.
Oh, boo! I hate that.
And then they all walk away, and then the music plays, and then the credits roll. This movie was terrible. I'm literally, this movie is really bad. I probably didn't explain it as well because I'm not going in on this, but you're gonna go watch this and be just so upset. It's
Trill,
just not good.
You did a good job. In fact,
Horrible.
I received 2 text messages that said, "Hey, did you watch Ice Cream Man?" And I was like, "No, what is that?" And they're like, well, just know Terrell give it 1 star on Letterboxd, so it must be hot garbage.
It was really bad.
2 people were like, it's got to
really
be
bad.
shit.
And like,
I've heard almost nothing but bad things about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, because at first I thought, oh, they're just worried about because it's AI. Like,
well, can you talk about the AI thing? Like what? So it's like an animation, but it's clearly like how do people know it's AI?
It's like a cartoon. That's what I was wondering at first. But there is scenes toward the end with like little ghost eyes and stuff. It's obviously all AI'd on there. But like for one in particular, I noticed when all the kids had the phone, they just picked up the phone and had little AI. Like she could have got like an artist to do that art, but instead they used AI. Is what it was. And then the flashback scene had some AI in it too when they were showing the flashback of the ice cream man guy. I don't know. It just generally is not good. It felt like he was parodying like a Children of the Corn. Like it was a Children of the Corn parody or something. I don't know. It was hard to explain. It's just not good. It's just weird. And it's like AI. He just went in AI chat GPT and said, "Oh, let's write an ice cream man movie." Like I don't know. Did he go back? What other movies did he do again?
Hostel. Borderlands,
Green Inferno,
Death Wish, Green Inferno,
Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I like Thanksgiving. So what is he doing wrong? Because this is horrible.
So he's a genre guy, and I think like. Is it Thanksgiving or Thanksgiving? What did I say?
It's Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is the like turkey super low
shout
budget.
out my boy Headhunter. Headhunter 2 coming out. If you're fans of that, I saw that Headhunter 2.
Oh, really?
Get him on the show. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
The movie wasn't funny. I had one little shot too, and I said, okay, maybe this will help, but no.
You needed more.
And there was two people over here that looked
scared.
So mad.
Be scared.
There was one guy in the corner. He was talking to himself because he was by himself, and he was just like, "What?" It was hella funny at the end. He's like, "That was his parents." It was just so funny. I clocked it early on, but he was. Just
remember
not
my first
He was
movie.
on his phone on TikTok because he was just like, "Oh no!" I heard him at the beginning because right when you get the first start, you're gonna know what you're in for once you see it. Even the way the colors look stupid to me. The whole movie looked dumb. It looked like worse than a Tubi movie. I'd rather watch what the fuck Evan was talking about earlier than to watch this shit again. I was so shocked how bad it was.
So
I had
Terrell,
never had a bad theater experience in a theater that much in a long
damn.
time.
And it's bad in the worst way, just like energy draining.
It was just wasn't good. It just was just I was just so shocked that I watched this. Remember Red Eye that we all I'd rather watch that again. That was better.
Oh,
damn. No.
Well,
I mean,
with the belt buckle.
So Red Eye, but here's the thing with outsider art and shit like that. At least I remember that movie fondly because we had fun like roasting it.
Mm-hmm.
Where like it sounds like this is the worst type of movie where you're just like fucking like.
Well, y'all might like it. Y'all like little kids joint. Oh, there was one scene that really ticked me off. It was so dumb when the kids were activated and they killed their parents. Like one girl, she was like, "Oh," she woke up. She's like, "What's wrong?" Her face looked all disgusting. Like, she tell her to go get in the bathroom and go wash her face. But she pulls an axe and starts chopping her head, and the dad just wakes up like, "Oh, what's happening?" He's like, "Oh," and then the other one gets, it's just so stupid. Like, bitch, you could have did something. And then the next one, the guy, the little two kids, like, "Oh, I dropped my ring in the garbage disposal. Please help me get it." And the dad's like, "Y'all need to go to bed. It's too late." And he puts his hand in there. Girl, tell me why they had to walk to the other room, way back past the refrigerator, to click a thing for the garbage disposal to go off. Why was the garbage disposal switch in another room? Ain't that weird?
Bad house
Using
design.
it's right next to you. Like, I'm so confused. That was weird.
Maybe Eli Roth built
the fire
the house.
had to have been AI. When the guy got burned, that had to have been AI.
Oh, rough. So I will say, Terrell, I looked it up, and on a Reddit forum, there is a conversation of people going, everybody's hating this movie for AI. Has anybody confirmed it? And the best thing I could find is somebody said Dark Half, an AI visual effects company, is listed in the credits. So
yeah, and then it's definitely the cartoon, because I had looked it up after. So what is AI? It was the cartoon, the flashback, and I think it's that scene where the guy was sitting there in that little, where they were all, when he was telling the story of the flashback, and his eyes turned red when he was not really the priest. That movie is stupid as fuck.
Well, it sounds like the movie had more problems than just fucking AI inclusion.
That's what I said in my review. I said, y'all worried about the AI, but the movie is just terrible on its own, even without it. Maybe AI helped with the script, or maybe AI helped with something, but I don't know. The movie was horrible.
Weird.
It was horrendous. 1 star.
Also, I found the quote you were talking about. So Eli Roth, in an interview, said that this is a little bit out of context, but he's talking about on production, like sets.
Mm-hmm.
He said the stand-ins are crew, but they're not necessarily there every day. And if they're standing there for 45 minutes while the crew sets up the shot, everybody's trying to look cool. People may say this is sexist. Great way to start a sentence, by the way. He said, but it's very basic human psychology. When you have pretty girls on set, the boys behave, period. You think that it would whip them into a frenzy, but it's the opposite. When there are no girls on set, that's when they're at their worst. That's what, So it's kind of, it's kind of both. I don't know.
It is. I didn't like what he said, but that's what that was. I don't even know where that thought process came from, but I get it. He's one of those. But
I mean, just imagine Evan on set standing around doing nothing. It's like, well, he's probably either going to start doing meth or trying to impress this girl by behaving. Right, Evan? That checks out.
Maybe. Depends on the set.
Hold on.
Maybe both. You never know. Maybe she's into meth, and then then it's a whole different ballgame.
That's where it began. A woman.
Yeah, dude, true.
Every bad thing that's ever happened in my life, you could draw a line back to a woman.
Funny, you were also on the set of Tiny Furniture, too, so yeah, this is pretty crazy.
Are you guys going to watch Ice Cream Man?
Only with you. That's the only way I would. That movie, when Evan pulled up the trailer, is giving me Cootie vibes, which I was never into. Cooties was
better. Oh well, if you don't like Cooties, you're not.
I didn't like
Cooties
that much either.
Oh, the
we didn't finish.
This felt like Safeway Select Goosebumps episode. This could have been cut short. It could have been a short film. Basically, is what this story was trying to tell. But then I don't know, it was so dumb. And then the part where the teenager, when she ate the ice cream and only her hands didn't work. It was almost like a date rape drug. So she was laid there. She was trying to roll over. It was a strange thing.
No, Cooties I thought was okay. I gave it a 3.5 ago. What's the other kid movie? There's another kid movie that came out around the same time.
There was the other girl, because it was 3 kids. It was the little white boy, the weenie. It was the black boy with the shirt that said problem. And it was the little Mexican girl. And she would know she always threw up after she ate the ice cream. That's why it didn't affect her. And they're like, because she was telling them how to get rid of it. And she's like, well, I'm a girl. Of course I know how to throw up. I was like, oh my God, who wrote this in the script?
Timely reference right there.
Oh, it was this. It was Mom and Dad I was thinking of. I hated that fucking movie.
Oh, I don't know that.
It's one of the Ghost Rider guys.
No, but see, I mentioned Cooties because, back in the day, back in the olden times, it used to be really funny to a certain type of people to have like old ladies in a bikini. Get it? It's like bikinis are for like hot girls, but they're like old. That's what I feel like whenever there's a movie. It's like, oh, it's all these little kids and we're doing like a little kid movie, but it's adult and it's gory. And it's like, shut the fuck up. Well, this is like the most lazy juxtaposition.
Yeah, well, this one did have a lot of gore and a lot of cutting heads. Like he cut the guy. It's in the trailer. They showed a lot in the trailer. They cut the guy's head and then they got the ice cream scooper to scoop it out and they fed it to him. And
it actually looked kind of cool in the trailer.
Yeah, like there was the gore was. That's why I got 1 star. Otherwise, I would have got half. Like, girl, I had to give some kudos, but that didn't help the movie. Like,
that's
girl.
Rough. But Terrell, think of how different the era we're in right now is. Like back in the day, one good kill could have made it a classic film. But now it's like, you got to have more. Like, you just can't.
Yeah, we see
and
too
I
much
think
of
it's
this.
because our generation. Exactly. But I also think that like people like us are making movies now who like really do care about special effects and shit. And it's like, so you get a lot of it and it's just not, unfortunately, it's not as special. Like you need something else there now. So
yeah, I don't know.
I won't be watching
Children of the Corn again. Girl, and the one I reviewed,
damn,
that was horrible too. But this was just horrendous. I just could not. I'm so sorry. But anyways, that's it for me.
So we got to get a Blu-ray Tuesday of it. I hope.
Yeah, maybe I'll be more.
That's the only way I'll watch it is if I'm pulling clips for it.
The movie's a mess. But all right, well, y'all, I'm done. What about y'all? Y'all got anything?
No, come on. I thought you had another one.
No, it's okay.
No? Okay, fine.
Just
because you have a hole in your mouth that blood's coming out of. That's the only reason.
All right, guys. This is it for this week's Footage Foreplay. We'll see y'all next time. Let me know if y'all seen Ice Cream and what you thought. Bye.
Love y'all.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Oh, probably no interview this week either. So if you're waiting around for one, it ain't coming. But we'll be back on track eventually. Love you.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to Footage Foreplay. If you enjoy the show, please consider leaving a review, sharing it with a friend, or simply hitting like. These small gestures are a great free way to support this mayhem, and if you find some footage we should be fondling, email us at footageforeplay@gmail.com. Check back every Tuesday and Thursday for new episodes, and remember, don't skip the foreplay.